I thought it was the best practice we've had in 4 years since we've been here.
Yeah, I thought it was really sharp. Easily could have been one of our best of all time. I think it started with special teams. You know, that's a group that's, you know, pretty much driven by younger guys. So to see them coming out and start the way they did with a tremendous amount of focus, it sort of set the tone for the whole practice.
Our scout teams are completely different than they were 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. It's much more competitive. They have a legitimate, ability to replicate what we're going to face. The scout players are getting better. They're having fun. They're competing, and they're challenging. Where in years past, you'd be fighting like crazy to get those guys to practice at a certain level, and then when they would, the travel squad, the varsity guys, wouldn't be ready for it, and it just would be a mess. So, the standard and the expectation of how we practice on scout team with the travel squad, it's just different. Yeah, I think you spend so much time talking about, guys, how many guys play as true freshmen, but the developmental aspect of college football is almost seems like it's a dying breed. Like you don't focus on that as much anymore. It's all about coming in, playing as a true freshman, and trying to leave after 3 years. And the reality is, such a small percentage of guys, it plays out that way. I've said this before. I think that's one of the things we've done a pretty good job of over our 8 years is developing guys. All these guys are going to have different journeys here. Some are going to work on a scout team and they're going to evolve to having roles on Saturdays. And there's going to be other guys that for 4 or 5 years, their role never really changes. But I can guarantee you that Schumann and Veranek and Frankie, those guys are going to leave this program, have earned everybody's respect.
So this year, guys are being extremely mature. We've moved on from last week. We're 100% focused on Michigan State, trying to make sure we don't have a repeat of what happened last year.